This week on Tricks Fix, I wanted to ask you, are you really trying? Let's compare some videos. So basically what you're going to be seeing here is I'm going to be doing a combo that is not relatively hard. Basically just going to run through it and not really try my hardest. Basically, I'm going to half-heartedly do this combo, and then I'm going to do the combo again, and I'm going to full send or put intent behind the combo. So you're going to be able to see the difference of what that looks like and why it matters. When I'm doing this one, it's not like I'm not trying, I'm just doing it, because I know I can do each trick individually, so I'm not really putting the tricks together as one piece. Okay, let's break it down. So why is this combo bad exactly? So right here, you can see my face. I'm just kind of, going around doing the pop three. Pop three is like hip height. That's not exactly optimal. It also is dropping right at my target instead of following through my target. So then you don't get the whole rainbow axis. It's just going up and then coming down right where you're supposed to get that awe moment. And this is pretty obvious, just not having full extension in my kicks and just cutting the fancy parts short. And my feet landing like this kind of grosses me out. They're not low to the ground for a sweep kick, and they are, since they're both landing at the same time, there's no momentum carry, and it's just an ugly position. When you watch the video, you don't really notice how bad the kicks are until you like stop it and slow it down like this. So you look at this and you're just like, okay, that's so bad. I don't have anything else to say about that. And this is not how I hook kick, so this should not be how I'm doing a jackknife. This is probably due to my lack of ankle flexibility and also just my lack of doing jackknives. So I gotta do them like I do a hook kick so that it comes out properly. Now we're going to look at the full send one. I think you'll be able to tell a difference right away, but we're still going to do some stop points, not as many though. So the speed and the momentum carry that was in this one is significantly more obvious. Here, let's do some stop points. So pop 3 goes past hip height, just like I didn't like in the other one. Full extension in the kick. There, my hip is pulled way farther back, which means that I'm going to have way more momentum in the front sweep, and the front sweep will probably cover much more distance, which would be much prettier. And I'm significantly lower to the ground as well. Alright, so I don't have the best backside nines in the world, but that one had more intent in it and is more optimal placement for it as well. Hook kick carries momentum, jackknife much taller. And I don't want to just show videos of me because otherwise it's going to look like I kind of staged it. I told Jeff and Eric to do combos and just do it, whatever combo they're good at, and they did it, and then I said, okay, now you got to try to do it, like, really well. Like, we weren't 100% warmed up, so this isn't, like, their best stuff, and they weren't trying to do it their best, but then when they did it over again, it came out much better, so I want to show you those. And by no means was that terrible, but let's break it down. Right here, he's just kind of floating in the air, not really intent behind that. Right there, chest is low. Seen him do much better kicks. Standing hook kick wasn't really part of the combo. No arch, no momentum carry. Goes up, and it's a nice fei long, but you'll see how he's supposed to do fei longs. Alright, this looks like real tricking. Good solid 540. Kind of wobbly on that wrap, but much more intent behind the kicks. Straighter leg, follows through. Look at that snap in the knee. Look at the arch in the master scoot. Much better ups there, much more optimal takeoff, and there's a fei long for you. And he was optimizing that for the camera view as well. And before I show Jeff doing his combo, I wanted to talk about momentum carry a little bit more. So, like, why is it important to put the intent behind the combo and in the kicks and everything like that? Like, don't you just need to do it? Like, when you do a dub, like, you don't have to, if you can do the dub, you don't really have to try very hard. You just do the dub. But it matters because how are you going to do a dub if you don't have intent during that dub? So just appreciate the speed and the no stopping during the combo. This is the good version. So I wanted to show that first so you can see what's bad instead of what's good. So good knee drive there. No momentum stop. Leg carried all the way over. So that was clear. And then look at the chest position right there. That allows me to go for that cart. You'll be able to see the chest position in the other one, which is consistently slowing me down from trick to trick. So just keep an eye on the sloppiness, how the feet are not landing where they're supposed to be. Chest is slowing me down. Each trick looks almost individual compared to the other version. It looked much better. So look at all the momentum get kicked out of my right leg right there. Then it goes up. It's basically standing. Right leg landed first, so it's like a miss leg hook, which is not cool. So then not enough height on the GMS, so I landed short. And then just the chest swing instead of the chest raise into the next cart for that cart dub. So that made it significantly more difficult. It was basically like standing cart dub. Now we're going to break down Jeff's half-hearted combo. So his kicks aren't bad. They're all hitting the right zones, but they're kind of like individual. And then the D-leg is just like meh. So take a look at his knee, how it just drops there instead of he's not driving it to the floor for that next hook kick. That's why it's kind of an individual hook kick. And right away, the D-leg doesn't look too bad. It has potential to hit his knees together at peak point, but you can see the angle is probably not going to happen. His chest to his hips is like a 45-degree angle, and then as you see here, it does not carry away across the way that you would want it to. And that's all due to the angle. And then also look at his head positioning. I want to just point out his head positioning in the other video that he does it well in. And you can tell right away his kicks are significantly stronger. In slow-mo, oh yeah, and that D-leg was so much better. Slow-mo, you'll be able to break it down. So, super straight kicks. Right there, there's that knee drive. You can see that difference, how it goes right into the hook kick. And then arch in the master screw is good. Look at that. That is the exact same degree of rotation as the first stoppage point in the D-leg that I showed before. His head is in between his knees, and his feet are snapped together. So, no excuses, you should be able to get to that point. And then right here, same thing. Getting the D-leg in that position is due to the angle of his hips to his shoulders. He isn't exactly horizontal, but he's pretty close, and it's actually also about the angle of his legs. They're pointing more upwards than in the other video. They were pointing more towards the camera, which I'm not 100% sure if you can tell, but just take a look also at his head position. He's still looking at his target as his D-leg is coming across, which is really good for a good D-leg. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to try, and don't forget, tricking is not easy. You've just acquired the skills to do it. That's what I always tell Jeff and Eric. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. Everything helps. And also, if you have suggestions for next week's video, go ahead and share, or you can DM me at Crispy Tricks on Instagram. Thanks.